Doom and Gloom CGA brought to you by the New York. Hey, man, the NWO's been very busy if you haven't been paying attention here. Let's give you some Doom and Gloom right here. Of course, the markets are adjusting. They're a little bit adjusting right now. And if you had an opportunity to throw a couple of dollars in, it might be some adjustment. But this person says on Doom and Gloom CGA, here comes World War III.
New world order. Here comes World War III. Even if you're not invested in the stock market or the economy, you need to watch this. So what you're looking at here is a picture of all the stocks on Friday, August 2nd. You notice anything? You know, just everything being red, except for T-Mobile. T-Mobile did. It's gotten way worse over the weekend. I'm recording this on Monday morning, but we have Nvidia, one of the best stocks in the entire world, down 11% this morning. Taiwan is having their worst day of the stock market in 57 years. Japan's stock market is having their worst day since 1987. Intel is down almost 10% over the last 5 days. Even the fucking CEO of Intel is tweeting prayers. But on top of that, crypto saw an even crazier crash yesterday. In 5 minutes, Ethereum was down 21% and Bitcoin was down 11%. And in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin is down 17% and Ethereum is down 23%. Oh, but it gets better. The best stock trader to ever live, Warren Buffett, knows something that we don't. Because his company, Berkshire Hathaway, has more shares this quarter than they have in their entire history. And the amount of cash they have, meaning that's not invested in stocks, is at an all-time high. $277 billion, and they just sold Apple. But wait. There's still more. This is the Lockheed Martin stock, and they profit off of war. Over the last 5 days, while everything else is red, they're up 5%. Over the last month, they're almost up 20%. And over the past 6 months, they've been up 30%. So with this stock going up, and this lizard person selling almost every stock he owns, I would imagine that we are fucked.
Oh, no.
New world order.
All right, sound the bell. This ninja said we done. All right, we done. Doom and Gloom CGA. All right. But yes, Warren Buffett did sell a considerable amount of his stock portfolio. I believe up to $800 million, if I'm not mistaken. It might be wrong on that one, but he did sell 50% of his Apple share. But there were money dumps into Lockheed Martin, which is, you know, people know we're on the precipice of World War III. There's no longer denying it. In fact, World War III has already started. We just haven't been invited yet officially. So it's already going on. It's just a matter of time. And definitely if Kamala Harris gets elected, we know that she will definitely head us to war because, how do you know, CGA? Well, did you guys know? Kamala Harris has announced her vice presidential candidate, and his name is Tim Walz. He is the governor, I believe of Minnesota. And if you guys have done some research here, what does that mean, Tim Walz? Shout out to him right now. He's going to be in the line of fire. He's been the lead guy that's been talking about J.D. Vance is weird. Remember that whole segment about being weird? He was one of the key people to start the weird campaign for J.D. Vance. So it's obvious that he was going to go out there and be a head-on-head with J.D. Vance, calling him a weirdo. But I did a little bit of research on this, and I said, well, what does this mean? What does this all mean? What does it mean? Well, I had to go ahead and check on the you-know-who-ish people to see what they thought, because that's going to be important.
New world order.
What Tim Walz's VP pick means for American, well, I can't say it.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
And Israel. And then you can see several articles here in the last few hours. You see it here. What does it mean for the you-know-who's? What does Kamala Harris's pick for Tim Walz's pick means for the you-know-who-ish people? Here it is. Kamala Harris selects Tim Walz, pro-Israel Minnesota governor. All right, there it is right there. J.D. Vance says anti-Semitism is behind Tim Walz's pick as VP. As you can see, this is definitely going to be the priority. It ain't black folk for sure. The you-know-who-ish people are taking their stances early within the last 2 hours, as you can see right here. And it says right here, what does he stand on Israel, Gaza, and pro-Palestinian protests? They're watching Tim Walz's record on Israel, Holocaust education, and so forth and so on. And there it is right there. All right, what it means for American, you-know-who-ish in Israel and all of that. And it says Tim Walz will have strong support for Israel. Oh, my goodness.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say
so there
that.
was a reason that pick was made, and it's definitely is not for the Negroid. All right, just so you guys know right there. I'm pretty sure you can pull up Tim Walz's articles on his stance about the African-American community, and it probably is no stance at all. All right. Now, what does that mean for Kamala Harris? Well, we got some clips to show you about your girl Kamala Harris here. She is in the news. She's been blamed for this recent market crash. And we're going to play a couple of clips here of Kamala being cringe because she's Kamala. All right. Here we go right here. We got the first one that says, Kamala Harris, we have to stay woke. Everyone needs to be woke. All right. This is a recent clip, but let's go ahead and play the clip.
Oh, we have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah. You know, we have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah. You know.
Man, please do not let this one,
Oh, the humanity.
What is she talking about?
What that mean?
She cringy as hell, fam. She cringy as hell. We just need to stay woke. She just laughing and giggling and sniggling, and everybody around her, even the blonde bimbo, is looking at her like,
what that mean? Oh, we have to stay woke.
She got the great, her body language is on point. Look at her face right here. We got to stay woke. Do you know that's a tool for people who speak? You know, they'll nod in the affirmative to get you to nod into the affirmative, and they saying some bullshit. They're like, you know, we got to stay woke, right? We got to stay woke. All right, that's what she's doing right there. Look, and she's serious about it. Like, what? Okay, we got to stay woke. All right, and?
Like, everybody needs to be woke.
Okay. Why you giggling? And look at the blonde lady. The blonde lady is like,
what that mean?
This is a step for wife. That's a shell of a woman there. And look at the other, you know, who is lady interviewing her. They're like, what?
What that mean?
Why she giggling? What you laughing at? They not even laughing at you. They just looking at you dead in the face like, bitch, is you serious?
And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker.
Oh, my gosh. Wokest, and woke-er. She not saying nothing.
But just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah.
Oh, man. And the blonde woman ain't even flinched. This woman is just frozen over here with Botox and lip injections and filters. She just frozen. All right, she playing what white women do good, is that's be quiet. All right, shout out to her. She's like, I'm just going to sit here and look pretty. All right, that's what she's doing. The other woman's like, you can't be serious.
What that mean?
All right, what a puppet. Man, she crazy. Speaking of crazy, did you hear the news? I talked about this the other day about, you know, white folks getting divorced. Well, and I said a lot of times white men get divorced great because of their past, right? Their wife knows all their secrets. They know about how you embezzled funds from your corporation and spent it on family vacations and Christmas presents. Your wife knows. Your wife knows that you asked her to get banged out by a black guy at a swinger party. Also, your wife knows that you asked her to peg you with a strap on, and she knows all of those secrets, right? And that's why white dudes get divorced great. So the wife knows too many secrets. Well, this is an example of that too. Apparently, Kamala Harris's husband, yes, his you know who, his white husband, was out here fondling and impregnating the nannies. All right, we talked about this, man. We talked about this yesterday. So Doug Emhoff, husband of Kamala Harris, admits to cheating on his first wife. Of course, he was married before her. Par for the course for America. But it says second gentleman. All right, that's the vice president. Second. Okay. Doug Emhoff, husband of vice presidential candidate. Well, no, she's actually the vice president. Vice President Kamala Harris admitted on Saturday that he had an affair with his children's nanny during his first marriage nearly 2 decades ago, leading to a divorce once the other woman became pregnant. God damn.
The humanity.
I am, Ninja.
Oh, the humanity.
All right, yikes. All right. Listen, man, all of these people got skeletons in their closet, Republican or Democrat. It really don't matter. But this one is crazy. This one's a doozy. You knocked up the nanny, my ninja. You knocked up the nanny in your first marriage, ninja. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Ninja, ring the bell. Ooh, wait. I'm telling you, man, these upper class people, you know, we talk about class, but this is some straggle shit that upper class people do. They knock up the help. Oh, man, was it a black woman? Oh, my Lord, Ninja, I want to see who the nanny is. Oh, man, dude, you got me thinking right now. Was it a black woman? God dang, Ninja. Was it a Mexican nanny? All right. Doug Emhoff, nanny. All right, I got to see who the nanny is. It's the nanny goat. All right, we do have we do have pictures of some people here. All right, we do have pictures. We do have the nanny. All right, so we do have a nanny right here. Breaking news. She's now an executive at Audible. You know people in high places. Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
to the streets. End of story.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, man, so the nanny's not, is this the nanny? This must be the nanny right here. Let me see if I can get it right. So she's now an executive at Audible. Hey, man, you know, listen, man, women sleep their way to the top. Yeah, damn. All right, so yes, they're alleging that that's the nanny. She didn't keep the baby. Oh, my. She didn't keep the baby. So she early terminated the baby. Is this some liberal shit? Holy mackerel. He knocked up, and she probably looked good about 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. She probably was thinner, but, you know, now she looks like a pog. All right, so this is her like 20 years down the line. All right, so you guys got to know this isn't what she looked like when she was the nanny. All right, so it wasn't the Mexican. And who is this? This is the first ex-wife. Yep, washed up white woman. Oh, she probably banged a lot of black guys now at this age. She's like, I'm in my black guy era. Trust me, I know. It says right here, she reportedly declined comment on the allegations that her marriage to the second gentleman ended because an affair with the nanny. All right, and who was okay, well, that's her with the daughter. Oh, my goodness. Ninja, this is it. Man, I got so many words. I got so many words. Women sleep their way to the top, brothers. She's now an executive at Audible. Okay, all right, well, more on that real quick. We got Doom and Gloom CGA. Kamala Harris admitting that, yeah, she's an Indian. Here we go right here. Not a surprise.
And to Indian Americans all across the United States, I want to wish you a happy Indian Independence Day. On August 15th, 1947, men and women all over India rejoiced in the declaration of the independence of the country of India. Today, on August 15th, 2020, I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent.
Oh.
So I hope you celebrate today, and then tomorrow, I hope you join me in getting to work. Thank you. And to
I mean, listen, man, this argument been going on with you normies for about a week. I called this out 4 years ago, and you guys didn't listen to me. But now you're listening. Well, you're not even listening to me now. You're talking over me. All right, everybody made their $50 of YouTube content. You got your YouTube check coming in. You got an extra $500. All right, shout out to you guys right there. Hey, man, it's crazy. But we knew already. Last one, Doom and Gloom CGA recession confirmed. Everybody's fearing that we're in a recession. Ninja, normally when they declare we're in a recession, we've already felt the effects of the recession. Then we're in a depression. Apparently in Miami, this is confirmation that a recession is indeed here. There is this is a Lamborghini. All right. I think, yeah, that is a Lamborghini with a pizza delivery sign on it. You can't see it. There it is right there. You know, when you deliver pizzas, sometimes you put the pizza box sign on your car. Where they're seeing right here in Miami, a Lambo. It is, I don't think this is a new Lamborghini. All right. But it is definitely a Lamborghini. It could be somebody we know's Lamborghini. All right. Maybe we might know who this person is. But they're delivering pizzas in Florida. Very Florida thing to do. Wow. Yes. Oh, man. Listen, man. Hey, man, don't be surprised if you see me side hustling in the Porsche 911. I ain't above making a buck. Ninja. And if you catch me on the internet, Ninja, hey, it is what it is. All right. Yes, recession confirmed. We're definitely in some very tough times ahead. And you got to make a buck how you can make a buck out here. Hey, he like, I got to keep up with these car payments. Ninja, I done got laid off. Oh, man. Shit, it's getting hard out here, Ninja. It's getting kind of hectic. Hey, man, you might catch my ass working at an Amazon warehouse at some particular point. Hey, man, I ain't putting that shit out in the air. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, man, it's tough out here. Doom and Gloom CGA out.